Hello, incredible leader. I am Anna Pink, the Wellness Architect, and welcome to the Wellness Architect podcast, the podcast where you reclaim your power, reclaim your health, reclaim your energy, because you are here to lead and you are here to become your own best wellness architect. I want to share about the power of honing in on your energy, and I've gotten a lot of questions over the years about how to optimize my energy. I have also received a lot of comments about my energy because I was someone who suffered from severe adrenal fatigue. I was sleeping 10 to 12 hours a night. I was feeling so unrested upon waking. I felt fatigue throughout the day. I didn't feel energized for my life. And then when I healed and reclaimed my health and reclaimed my energy bounced back to a level I never experienced before. And then it just continued to grow and rise. And now to this day, people cannot believe all that I get done because of my energy. And it's truly transformational when you understand one, the root behind energy issues, fatigue, chronic fatigue syndrome, energy crashes, depletion, etc. And two, how to nourish your body and design a lifestyle that really supports your health and your energy. So I'm so excited to be here with you today. And I want to address this question of how do I get my energy back? Or how do I optimize my energy? How do I create more energy? Because this is something I see with every single client, regardless of their body blueprint, regardless of the symptoms, the conditions, and or illness. They are all wanting more energy because when you have your health and you have your energy, anything is possible. Anything is possible. You have your power, your purpose, your potential unlocked, and you step into that version of yourself that is waiting for you. So, with energy, when we're looking at energy, we want to look at first and foremost the adrenals, which are these two glands that sit atop your kidneys, and they are part of the endocrine system. They produce adrenaline, cortisol, the stress hormones. Also, they produce 80% of the reproductive hormones, so testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. Now, what happens is that with all of these stressors in our lives and stimulants like caffeine from cacao, from coffee, from green tea, matcha, other white teas, oolong, whatever the tea is, whatever the caffeine source is, energy drinks, sodas, etc., this caffeine creates that adrenaline reaction in the body. So the adrenaline floods the system as the adrenals release that adrenaline. Now, this over time weakens the strength and function of the adrenals. And as we weaken their function, our energy levels begin to change and begin to diminish. Your energy is so interconnected to your adrenal strength. But most of modern medicine has not addressed the adrenals because they don't consider adrenal fatigue to be a true condition. There is either adrenal fatigue at the very severe end of the spectrum, which is Addison's, or you're told you're fine, which was my case, but I was not fine. And I see this more and more. Burnout is accentuated. More and more people are crashing and they're looking to gain their energy back, but the sources they're finding and seeking and choosing to energize themselves are caffeine, are stimulants that end up costing them more of their health in the long term rather than naturally boosting their energy. So when you're looking at energy, you want to focus on your adrenal health. Well, what do the adrenals need? They need glucose. Your body, its primary fuel is glucose. There are so many studies that show this and document it, and glucose is that primary fuel for the body. So when you have glucose deficiency or you go long periods of time without eating, like you're intermittent fasting, or you're just extending your window between meals, your body is secreting so much adrenaline, and that adrenaline is designed to mobilize glucose reserves from the liver to fuel the entire body. Your brain, your adrenals, your liver, all of your organs, your cells need glucose. And without the glucose, we go into this adrenalized state and then we create more adrenal depletion. So what you want to do is to begin hydrating with living water. Lemon water, lime water, citrus water really brings living hydration to the next level. It hydrates your body at a cellular level. It creates more detoxification. It promotes detoxification, rather. It also provides glucose to the cells. Another thing is to eat more fruit, vegetables, leafy greens. Fruits are amazing because they are full of glucose that is bioavailable and absorbable by the body. So the more you focus on glucose, the more you're going to nourish your adrenals, the more you're going to heal and code your body for radiance. Now, when you're looking to heal, you want to actually hone in and eat more frequently. Adrenal snacking is going to be so imperative for you when you're healing your adrenals, when you're wanting to enhance your energy, to really support yourself, because that bioavailable glucose will be readily absorbed. And this alone will make such a difference. I've had so many clients tell me that this one thing has changed their life. The lemon water and adrenal snacking has changed your life. What depletes your adrenals and perpetuates fatigue. Most people have these 2 p.m. crashes, and then they're reaching for caffeine, they're reaching for processed sugar and refined sweets, whatever it is. Well, that creates more depletion because you have the fat sugar combination. And anytime we have fat, that fat thickens the blood, and the body, in order to compensate, secretes adrenaline to thin the blood. And adrenaline is a natural blood thinner. But this adrenaline then is coursing through the whole body, and again, it's depleting the adrenals. So anytime we're going into an adrenalized state from stress, from stimulants, from a high fat diet, we are depleting our adrenals and diminishing our energy levels in the long term and even short term. We can have this sense of high and energy initially, this feel good effect, but it's short-lived and it's false energy. So when you're looking to heal your adrenals, well, when you're looking to increase your energy, you want to hone in and heal your adrenals. But most people are not talking about this, and they're doing it from a very different standpoint. But this is the way we do it, because we start at the root, we build the foundation, and then as you build the adrenal strength, you'll not need the stimulants. You can come off of the caffeine. I know I used to drink caffeine daily, coffee every morning. I'd have green tea, matcha. I don't do any caffeine anymore, and it's changed my life. Because the thing is when you have depleted adrenals, and if you're experiencing energy issues, you're also going to be probably experiencing digestive health issues, hair health issues, hair loss, thinning, and balding even, skin health issues, brittle nails. So many different things are related to the adrenals, excessive sweating and tension and anxiety, all of that. So when you hone in and you hone in on those adrenals and you heal those energy issues, you're going to resolve so many other symptoms that are related to your adrenal health. And this will set you on the path to long-term sustainable health and radiance. If this landed with you and you benefited from this episode, I'd love for you to share it with someone. I would love to know what your big takeaways were. And if you want more custom curated support, there's a link to book a call with me for a health blueprint call. It is so worth knowing your health blueprint, because when you understand your blueprint, you have the map to heal, to take your health into your own hands and reclaim not just your health, your energy, but your life. So if this is something you're interested in, the link is in the comments here, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.